In our continuing series of tributes to outgoing chiefs, today we focus on Martin Leborgne, who served 16 years on council since the year 2000. Leborgne's main files included his consistent work with the Iroquois Caucus, defending hunting rights, and Tioweró. Martin's biggest passion by far, though, was advocating for social housing programs. During his time on council, several programs were revamped and created, including Hope Housing, Duplexes, single-family homes, single men's homes, and the Revolving Loan Fund, making construction loans more accessible. These are by far the programs that defined Martin's political career. Leborgne considered himself, though, a man of the people, so some might say that his personal favorite file was helping every person in Kahnawake that he could by having an open door and ear to hear issues from anyone in need. We spoke to General Manager of the Office of the Council of Chiefs, Dwayne White, to give us insight as to what kind of leader Martin was.
Oh, Martin was a chief who liked to serve the community. That was his most proudest thing about being a chief, serving the community. And really, that's what he looked out for. He looked out for the community. He had a number of files, but primarily that was his biggest thing, was serving the community and listening to community members, whether it was in a restaurant or at the post office or anywhere. Martin was, his office wasn't his office here in the MCK, it was anywhere in the community.
I think he did 6 terms from 2000 on. He might have missed one in between there.
Yeah, Martin actually got sick during the, I think it was the 2002 candidates night, and had to step down for that term. But he, for a guy who wasn't seen as a politician, he ended up being almost a consummate politician. He was, for many, the voice of the people, of certainly the people he represented, and a lot of people loved to talk to Martin and said, I have a problem, can you bring it to council? And I have to say, one thing about Martin was, in the council discussions, he was very, very, very effective. You know, he'd ask the tough questions. Sometimes it would seem like, why is he even asking that? But it was like the common man questions that would come up. And Martin turned out to be a very effective politician in the end. And of course, toward the end, he wasn't feeling as healthy as he used to be. I think people saw some of that. You could see that Martin was slowing down a bit. But right to the end, he was true to himself, and I think true to his constituents.
Well, I witnessed it myself. I sit in on council meetings every once in a while when you're not around, and he certainly did represent the people that voted him in, that's for sure, at the table. Iroquois Caucus was another big thing for him.
He actually, if you go into the council chambers and look on the wall, he's one of the original signatories to the founding of the Iroquois Caucus. I think he's going to miss that. I think the Iroquois Caucus is going to miss him as well, as much for his insight as for his personality and his belief that it's important for the elected councils of the various Iroquoian communities to get together on a regular basis and get things done, and just having that face-to-face time with our brothers and sisters from Oneida and Wata, Six Nations and things like that. So I think that's one thing he's really going to miss. He was a founding member, and I think he did some good things there.